Coach, Daniel Flower Show brought to you by Coosa County Commissioner District 1, John Forbes. We appreciate John sponsoring the Daniel Flower Show for the first time in a long time, Coach. Playoff bound. What about that? Good morning.
It's crazy, man. You know, the community loving it, the kids, the outgoing support we have gotten on Facebook and a lot of other social media places make it feel special. You know, a team, despite our record ain't the best in the world, just the excitement to see they care about it. They care about going. You hear people asking about when we gonna go. We also got a bye week next week, so let's get more talk about it and stuff. So it is also feeling. I tell everybody to get a chance to take that road trip to Montgomery next Saturday morning. It's a playoff meeting. There's nothing in the world to go to there because I ain't been there since 2018.
And this 2014 since Central has been in the playoffs.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a great feeling to get a chance to go down to Montgomery, to go to the meeting and fraternize with people. Because like I tell people on Facebook, a lot of people say we couldn't win here. They was like, Coach, you never go to playoffs. Coach, this is a dead end program. Don't go there. And God has something else in mind. I tell people, men would say one thing, but God already got it mapped out.
July 2024, you came in late in the summer, getting ready for what was going to be a tough season. Yeah. You didn't have your plan implemented, didn't have a weight program, and look at you now.
I know. It's how it worked, man. When I told my wife back in 2023 and 2022, when I was about ready to get back into high school coaching again, I said, I want to go somewhere, a small program, tight-knit community, with not that much expectation. I said, without expectations, it's not a time limit on success. And when this job came open, I saw that. I saw they been losing. They been yearning for some success.
Now you think about it, Coach. Yes. A lot of people say this could never happen.
Yes. I heard that nonstop at the All-Star Coaching Clinic when I was in Montgomery last year. Coach, you never gonna win there. You're gonna lose. Why you going there for? It's better opportunities out there. And I tell us, hey, you gotta take what God give. I can go make this place you call a bad show, I can make it to a main concert. I say it just take time, hard work, and it take everybody buying in. Just like yesterday, one of the former alumni, he came in and paid for our charter bus for the playoffs.
Wow.
Somebody else paid for the pregame meal. So it's like people was yearning for this. They just needed somebody to come in, sit tight, go through the rough spots, and reap the success from it. And I think we are doing it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride.
So how have we got here in the last few weeks? What has been going on with the Cougar program?
We started out, they said we was 3-0 for a moment. We ran into some buzzsaws with Lynette and Lochapoka. Them teams
both great programs.
Oh my God, I'm surprised. They gonna see each other probably in the third round. Them teams are good football teams. And so I kind of knew what we was going to run into. Then we played some Thursday night games. You know, them ain't never good. Thursday night, our kids they ain't used to stuff like that. They ain't used that pressure been on us. Because we went into that first one against Poker, we was tied for first place in the region. So that team Poker was ready for us. They were like, Coosa's really, really good. And the coaches told me, Coach, we scared of y'all, Coach. Y'all really good. It is our guys didn't match their intensity. They ain't said them teams are better than us. We not used to being a team that people chasing. And in those two games, people were chasing us. And we didn't respond well to it. It's plain and simple. And I worried about last week's game. I thought, it's kind of like we just came out 2 beatings. How were we going to respond at home senior night against Lafayette? And we responded as how I wanted to respond. We held them 13 points. We probably rushed for over 200 yards that game. I told the guys, we're going to take the air out of football. We are a playoff team. You can't win games in the playoffs if you can't run the football. And I know they didn't like it at first. I said, but hey, we're going to get the ball to Corey Thompson and Javon Peterson. We're going to ride them horses to the finish line. And that's exactly what we did. They ran the ball. We didn't turn the ball over as much because the previous games, 2 games, we had like 8 turnovers. Then that game against Lafayette, we had 1. Because when you don't throw the ball as much, you kind of take from turnovers, whatever. So, and it was, you should have seen the site. They had a video on Facebook from Alex Outlet. They had posted, we had took a knee and had the celebration you saw from the kids, the crowd, the Chili's, the band. I'm like, oh my God, you think we won the state championship? I'm just looking around like, it's unbelievable. These people really, really like, and everybody knew it. Before that game, you hear all the whispers in the crowd about the playoffs. Like, everybody knew it. They knew, and they didn't want to say it because they didn't want to jinx it. So it's just a whole moment from that clock going off and we win that game and all the way up to today. It's just the excitement that people is giving us and the team. Like I said, I don't take no credit for none of this. I say it takes a program, take a community, take assistant coaches, Coach Bell, Coach Jobin, Hunter, and Coach Conker. Them guys help build this together. I'm just a face in front of it. I got to tell you, this the kids. Corey, you got Javon, you got Landis, you got Michael Johnson. Them guys make this happen. I don't make this happen. I just get on TV to be shown from it. But like I said, I'm enjoying the ride. They the horses, I'm just the carriage right now.
26-13 over Lafayette last week, and this all week comes at a great time, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Because we've been going through some battles. This stretch at the end is tough. Polka, Lynette, Lafayette, Real Time. These teams are good. These are big physical football teams. If you just saw Lafayette before that game, you were like, Coach, you just know where you're going to beat them. Them guys humongous up front. They got one kid going to A&M, another offensive lineman going to Alabama State. These kids are good. Quarterback 9 size. They had 2 receivers. One of them was 6'4". I'm like, oh my God.
Just throw it up there and let him catch it.
They was doing it too. They was trying to throw it up there, but our guys fought. Our guys played with a different energy than they played with the past 2 weeks. I said, they play that same energy against either Laverne or Goshen in the playoffs. We got a chance in the first round. A really big chance. Because we had that eye of the tiger look. You don't ever see that from a team all the time. They had that look in their eyes. Because I was nervous all week. I'm like, we can win this game. This is going to change the trajectory of our program. I even told Ms. Lee, the principal, I was like, I'm nervous. Because I don't know what to expect because we just got beat. And the kids kept saying, Coach, don't worry, Coach Fly, we got this. That's all they kept saying. And I'm like, how you got this when you just got beat the last 2 weeks? I don't know, Coach, but we got this. It's that simple. And they had it. They played hard all game.
Coach Daniel Flowers, the head football coach of the Cougars of Central High School, playoff bound for the first time since 2014, 11 years ago. And Coach Flowers just in his second year. And really, when you came in, and we talked about this last year, how difficult it was going to be. Did you expect to be here this quickly?
Absolutely not. 110%. I did not expect it. Because I feel when you go into a program and build them, like Southside Selma, I was there for 4 years. Before the 5th year, I think I made the playoffs. Because when you go to a program that was being down and being dormant for a while, I think it was like maybe 9 years before I took them to the playoffs. They the first time ever going in 9 years. I think I saw Coosa, I thought we was in better shape. I felt like we didn't have the trenches. We weren't strong. We didn't quite have all the personnel. But something clicked over the offseason. When I'm working out, going to summer training, I told me my pro, I said, I think you might be all right this year. She's like, you believe so? But again, they always try to temper my expectations for I don't be upset. But it's just, I've seen playoff teams before. I've been a part of Tom McCall's teams in Demopolis, my own team down there in Dothan, my team in Selma. So I kind of seen what a playoff team looked like. I kept saying, like, we got a chance if our kids don't get hurt or no crazy stuff don't happen. So I didn't see this.
What about these seniors you got this year?
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome for them.
How many?
I mean, I got, 4?
Was that all?
Yes. And I tell people, I expect what we did this year, next year. I feel like it used to take 2 classes to go through and when you try to build something for it to grow. But sound these class, a group of seniors here, they bought in. They're like, Coach, we want to go to the playoffs. They ain't said they want to win a state championship. They said, Coach, we want to be the team that broke the streak and start the success for the future. And I really feel like they did that. Because I feel like we got a great new for the kids come back next year. My whole offensive line come back next year. Pretty much my whole defense side, 2 kids. And like we all going to be back next year.
Talk about the 4 seniors that you got.
Oh, you got Corey Thomas, the main one. Corey has 20 touchdowns right now.
Wow.
And again, not being talked about. I'm all understand how a kid with over 1,000 yards, total offense, 20 TDs is not being talked about in the state. And people know him. I mean, Colorado spoke out to him. I reached to people in Tuskegee. This kid is fast. Corey's like 4.3 40. He can go play on Saturdays and Sundays one day. But by us being small school, we ain't been winning for a while. People kind of forgot about him. He's a really good football player. You got Isaac Lee. Same thing for him. Big guy. Big defensive tackle. He also played tight end for us. Big kid. Strong, mean, hard. He was unblockable last week. They didn't block him at all. He's a good. Then you got Charles Tillman, one of the team captains. He played right guard for us. Good football player. He been at Coosa this whole time. You got Aquelius Robinson. He played nickel cornerback. These are good kids. They don't talk as much, but they wanted success, man. And I'm like, I said, y'all gonna go down in history. The last time they went to the playoffs, y'all guys was in the 2nd grade. I said, y'all don't remember it. They so young ago. And again, I picks at them sometimes just jokingly. Like, how y'all was that bad that long? You know, you just don't think a high school team where the parity is so much different than college, you could be that bad for so long. But again, these are great kids. Their parents raised them good.
You know, Coach, down through the history of Central Cougar sports, you've had great basketball players, great football players that have gone on to the NFL and the NBA and stuff like that. So when you got these young men who are adults now, and they're looking back and say, wow, look how this group has grown, and they come back and want to be supportive of it.
Oh, they have been supportive. Like Adelius Thomas, he was pretty much one of our team mascots this past Friday. You know, he coached up there at Colorado some, and he was there celebrating with us. You have Xavier Moon. He be at practice at least 3 times a week. He walked the school hallways. He come in and shoot ball with us during 7th period PE. These guys are coming back. Like I said, it takes some kind of success to show these guys that we are putting the work in for them to come back and invest in the program. Because it's hard to invest in the program where the coach is constantly changing. Things don't look upward. You don't want to invest on money like that.
Nobody wants to lose all the time.
No,
you know?
they don't want to lose. So, like I said, he helping us a lot. He doing a lot of things for us right now, Xavier Moon. He did something for us yesterday he don't want us to talk about, but he did some stuff to help our program out. And he loved it. I mean, he going to be there today. He said he want to ride the bus with us next week. So think about it. That's an NBA player want to come hang out with his school. And I'm just glad to be a part of it. I say that to have guys to come back to share the success with, to go home. Like I told my wife last night, I said, baby, guess what? So we're going to playoffs. She just started laughing. Because you didn't expect that. I didn't expect to be able to tell somebody in my 2nd year at Coosa that we're going to the playoffs. Like I said, man, it's known in the state. People know it. A lot of folks don't talk about it. But you look on Facebook, that video is actually when they're going to the playoffs, had like 40-some thousand views. Wow. So 40-some thousand people saw that.
That was a bunch of people.
Yes, a lot of people. Yeah. And it's not 40,000 people over there in Coosa. So somebody else is seeing it somewhere.
Absolutely.
And again, that's big for the community. I hope we just keep riding this train.
All right, Coach, thanks for being with us. Coach Daniel Flowers, the head football coach. The Cougars of Central High School playoff bound for the first time since 2014. All brought to you by District 1 Coosa County Commissioner John Forbes. John, we appreciate you so much sponsoring Coach Flowers Show this year. We'll be back again next week with Coach Daniel Flowers on the Coach's Corner. Back with more after this.